In a world of clowns, commies, and criminals, he tells it like it is. This is ConchTalk with Dr. Hazard.
Welcome to ConchTalk, where the lies end and the truth begins. I'm your host, the Dr. Hazard. If you're sick of the heretics and liberals, this is the show for you. We're here to take down the clowns of the world and set the record straight, no matter who it offends. I hope you're having a blessed day, because if you're a faithful follower of the Magic Conch, it's about to get even more blessed. The results of the latest religious survey are in, and let me tell you, these numbers are good news for all you beautiful Conch followers out there. The survey said that for the first time ever, over half of the servers are conscious. That has never happened before. It's a beautiful thing. 52% of Lord Craftians are some type of conscious. Praise the conch! Now keep in mind that the 52%, it does include our heretical cousins, the so-called recycled conscious, who make up 14% of the server population. Hopefully, it'll be 0% soon. As the conch says, maybe someday. Conch forgive them, for they know not what they do. But look on the bright side, forgetting about the confused heretics. The rest of the conscious belong to the one true ancient faith, Orthodox Conchism, as it was passed down to us by our forefathers in the first world direct from the mouth of the Blessed One, Kim boy. Orthodox Conchism now commands a full 38% of the server population, making it the single largest religious sect in the world. Praise the conch. Further with this more, Conchism as a whole has grown massively since the last religious survey, from 42% to 52%. What a beautiful thing to witness, ladies and gentle gamers. But what about our pagan friends? You know the one I'm talking about, those heathens that worship the false gods known as the non-divines. These are not looking so good for those stupid pagans. Now this is a quote from the Homeland Herald, probably the most reputable news source on the server besides yours truly. Quote, the second largest religion is the non-divinism, which clocks in at 26%, down from 35%. Hooray! Worship of the non-divines has plummeted in the last 6 months. Even with the recent resurgence in activity, non-divinism is nowhere near its peak numbers. If they put some pen to paper, as if they would keep their relevant. As you can imagine, the non-diviners weren't exactly tickled pink to hear that. Toria, who is a devout victim of the non-divines, called the religious survey rigged. Rigged? Hey Toria, heard any good conspiracy theories lately? Someone please explain to me how a public survey, which was open for anyone to vote on, and plus anyone could see all the votes, will someone please explain to me how that survey was rigged? If anything, they rigged it. I would not be surprised if Conchism is actually at 60, 70, or even 80%. Listen here, that was the most transparent poll that we ever had on this here server. According to my calculations, there's a 0% chance that anyone could have rigged that in full public view. Literally impossible. But maybe they know that, and maybe they just think you're dumb enough to listen to their bull. The way I see it, there are two possibilities. One, the vote was rigged. Yeah, okay, right. Or two, maybe your pagan death cult is not as popular as you thought it was. That's just how the pagans are, folks. They can't cope with the fact that their fake religion is dying. So they invent wild conspiracy theories to blame anyone except themselves. Hey, here's an idea. Instead of making fairy tales to help you sleep at night, why don't you make a religion that's not a ripoff of Elder Scrolls? Oh, I hurt your little feelings. Sorry, them's just the facts, and the facts don't care about your feelings. Ladies and gentle gamers, the magic conch shell will reign supreme. I'll tell you, it'll reign supreme over these pagans. I tell you, if you love this kind of content, to where we talk about all these pagans in this world full of religious heresy, I tell you, we're gonna be in here spitting straight facts for you. This is the Dr. Hazard, signing off.